In a statement, the Ghana Human Rights Association, GHRA, noted that the U.S. invasion of Grenada in 1983 led to a trial of the surviving 17 alleged ringleaders, known as the Grenada 17. They were all sentenced to death but later had their sentences commuted. The association said that among the judges associated with this infamous period of Caribbean history was Justice James Patterson, according to the GHRA. Along with the other judges who participated in this disreputable charade, Justice Patterson found no fault with the serious defilement of commonly accepted notions of due process of law. Justice Patterson had stated that he was invited to be a member of the judiciary in Grenada in 1983 and did so in April of that year. The manner in which all aspects of the trials was dominated by the U.S. administration generated widespread international condemnation, GHRA stated. It said that, according to Mr. Clark, the trial was not presided over by any constitutional court or other tribunal of the island of Grenada. Following the trials, all records were removed to the United States, and access to them has been extremely difficult ever since. The association said the human rights dimensions of this disgraceful episode counted for nothing for the main judicial actors, one of whom is now elevated to one of the most sensitive posts in the political administration of Guyana. The GHRA pointed out that national elections in Guyana are the subject of intense interest and require frequent interaction between the commissioner, contending parties, and the diplomatic community. The GHRA suggested that when confronted with the interests of a foreign power, Justice Patterson could not be relied on to keep his own counsel or maintain the impartiality or discretion required in a chairman of GCOM. The association further noted that within the general context of Justice Patterson's suitability for the GCOM post, and in light of the foregoing, an additional question must unavoidably arise. Is a person who has never disassociated himself from being at the center of an episode which tarnished the reputation of the Caribbean judicial community for a generation a fit and proper person to be chairman of the Ghana Elections Commission? Apart from his sudden and unilateral appointment, Justice Patterson's appointment was also shrouded in controversy. When it emerged, he had omitted to mention he was acting Chief Justice of Grenada in 1987 rather than the substantive Chief Justice, as stated in the CV he submitted to the President. Justice Patterson would have served as acting Chief Justice under the unconstitutional court in Grenada in 1987, as far as records go. Justice Patterson was sworn in minus pomp and ceremony on October 19th by President David Granger at State House. Reporting for the newsroom, Fariza Hanif.